You spent $1,200 on a laptop that's thinner than a pencil. And then you're forced to drag this around. A sweaty, heavy, shin-destroying brick on a leash. Nobody talks about it. Nobody questions it. You just accept it. But why does it exist? Why can't your laptop just plug into the wall like a lamp? The answer is actually wild, and it's all happening inside that ugly black box right now, thousands of times per second. Here's the thing your wall outlet won't tell you. The electricity it pumps out is unhinged. It's called alternating current, AC, and it literally changes direction 50 to 60 times every second. It doesn't flow to your device. It thrashes, back and forth, like a panicked crowd in a mosh pit at 110 to 220 volts. Your laptop's brain? It needs the opposite. It needs calm, one-directional electricity, direct current DC, at a modest 19 volts. Quiet, steady, controlled. Plug your laptop straight into the wall. Without that brick? Instant fried motherboard. Game over. So the brick exists as a translator, taking the wall's chaos and converting it into something a $1,200 machine can actually use. And it does it in 3 acts. The moment electricity enters the brick, it slams into something called a bridge rectifier. Think of a chaotic 4-way intersection. Cars flying in from every direction. Now imagine 4 traffic officers who, no matter what, force every single car to go the same way. That's the rectifier. It grabs the alternating current, thrashing back and forth, and says, everyone goes right, no exceptions. The electricity is now one-directional, but it's still bumpy, surging and dipping like a bad Wi-Fi signal. Enter the capacitor. You've seen these inside electronics, little cylinders that look like miniature soda cans. They have one job, smoothing things out. When the electricity surges, the capacitor soaks it up like a sponge. When it dips, the capacitor releases what it stored to fill the gap. It's basically a dam, turning a choppy, unreliable river into a glassy, steady stream. But here's the thing. The voltage is still at wall levels, still way too high for your laptop. And historically, stepping voltage down required a massive iron transformer the size of your head, which is where modern engineering gets genuinely clever. Inside your brick is a tiny transistor acting as a high-speed gatekeeper. And it does something that sounds counterproductive. It chops the smooth DC back into rapid pulses, switching on and off tens of thousands of times per second. Why would you do that? Because of physics. High-frequency pulses can be stepped down through a tiny, lightweight transformer instead of a massive iron one. That's how your charger stays pocket-sized instead of weighing 5 pounds. This whole technique is called switch mode power supply, and it's why modern chargers are the size of a candy bar instead of a brick from a 90s horror film. The brick is not passively letting electricity through, is actively rebuilding it, chopping, resizing, reassembling, faster than you can blink. One last thing, and this one might save your life. Deep inside the brick is a component called an optocoupler. Its entire purpose is to keep the dangerous high-voltage side of the charger permanently separated from the low-voltage side that your hands touch. How does it pass information between those two worlds without physically connecting them? Light. A tiny beam of light carries the signal across the gap. If the voltage spikes dangerously high, the optocoupler signals the transistor to throttle back. The deadly wall power has no path to jump across. Ever. It's the reason you don't get electrocuted every time you plug in your laptop. So next time you trip over that blocky power cord at 2 a.m., give it a moment. Inside that ugly plastic rectangle is a bridge rectifier, a reservoir, a high-speed switch cycling 50,000 times a second, and a light-based bodyguard, all working in perfect silence to keep your digital life intact. It's not a brick. It's a miracle. If your mind is slightly blown, hit subscribe. We crack open something new every week.